Why, yes, I did buy another Wii U. Thank you for asking. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Games, and today we're doing another video game pickups video. There is a lot to show today, because I haven't done one of these properly since, like, the middle of February, I think, before Metroid came out, so it's been a while. Now, I did just post a limited run games pickups video, but that's like a whole separate category. I ordered all that stuff like months ago, and it finally came in, so go check out that video. There was a lot of cool stuff in that, but today we're focusing on everything else, all the other pickups I've made over the past month and a half, and I have to say, maybe it's just because it's been so long since I made one of these videos, but the variety in this video of pickups is probably the best I've done ever in a pickups video. So really exciting stuff. Got some really good deals on a lot of these games. Starting off with this Wii U. So this is a little two-part story here. I already packed up the actual console itself and put it in storage, but one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go check out my local game shop. They've had this Wii U sitting there for $150 with no games included for probably 2 years. It is a Japanese Wii U. I don't know if you'll show that. Yeah, you can kind of tell by the... Yeah, it says JP in there. So it's a Japanese Wii U gamepad and Wii U, but, you know, for $150, that was too much. However, they added something to it. I don't know who in my local area was trading in Japanese Wii U games to this local game store, but I'm going for a full Wii U set, including Japanese games, and they actually had a game I needed. So the price of this, which they had dropped to $100, plus the inclusion of Yakuza 1 and 2 HD, that was too good to pass up. You know, this game by itself is going for like $50 on eBay, so I figured, you know what, that's basically $50 for a whole ass Wii U. And, you know, having a white gamepad, that's always kind of cool. So yeah, only Wii U pickup for this video, I think. You know, I'm really kind of just biding my time with Wii U. There's a lot, most of what I need at this point is Japanese stuff, but yeah, this was really cool to find an import game I needed for Wii U in a local shop. I don't think that's ever happened, so really happy with that. And on that same note, same Wii U note, actually, I did add something else to the collection this week, or this month, excuse me. Someone on my server, Narga, shout out, posted this link to a Mercari listing, and I was like, you know what, I'll get that. That's kind of a cool piece to have in the collection. This is a Wii U development disc. I don't know what I could do with this, but it's a cool piece of Wii U history to have. I guess you would put like development builds of games on here, right? And you would, you know, test and put them into the Wii U and all that. So I got this for, I think, like $30, which, I mean, $30 for a disc, maybe you think I'm insane for that, but I don't know. I think this is a really cool piece of Wii U history, if you want to call it that, to have in the collection. I need to get a better case for it. This is what they shipped it in. But yeah, I thought this was really cool little piece to add. I know there's like the cleaning kit. There's also the kiosk discs. I would like to collect those at some point. But this is pretty cool just to have, this actual official Wii U development disc that developers would use. If you know more about it, let me know. Maybe I'm getting what it is wrong completely, but I'm pretty sure that's that's generally what it is. Now, I did get one thrifted game this time around. If you've been following me for a while, you know I go to the Goodwill bins near me a lot. I think they've started sorting, so, you know, I used to post some insane finds, and they used to be insane. I used to get crazy stuff all the time. Only one game, like, of consequence. You know, I get cheap stuff all the time. I got Halo 2 yesterday, another copy of that, right? But this is cool. My first Sega Saturn game from the bins. So, if you don't know what the bins is, you pay by the pound. I probably paid, I don't know, this case is a little bit heavy, maybe $1. I think it's like $1.30 per pound. It's not even a pound, I don't think. So yeah, Magic Carpet. It's not like a super expensive Saturn game. I think it's like, what, $40 is what it looked like I was going for. But yeah, this was cool to find a Sega Saturn game. I think I found a game on every Sega platform now, including Game Gear. At my bins, you know, I found Dreamcast, I found CD. So this was really cool. So yeah, you know, I don't have a Saturn, obviously, but it's cool to have nonetheless. We have two recent PS5 pickups. So I picked up The Last of Us Part 1. I know, I gave in to Sony's freaking remake of the PS3 game of the PS4 remaster, but that show was really good, even though I think at the end it kind of fell off. So I wanted to pick up this playthrough with my girlfriend because she has never seen the game or played the game, so I wanted to play through this with her first before we go to Last of Us Part 2, because we are not waiting for Season 2 of that. And I wanted to kind of get her acquainted with this pair of Ellie and Joel. So I bought this. I figured if I'm going to replay the game, I might as well play the nicest version. So I got that, as well as, of course, most recent pickup is Resident Evil 4. I've only played the first chapter, you know, the town sequence, and a little bit beyond that. But yeah, really good so far. I love these remakes they've been doing, and I'm excited to play more of this. I just finished something else that was a recent release, so I think this is probably next for me. So I'm really excited to jump into that. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just go over these recent Switch pickups real quick here, because I actually don't have that many Switch games to show in this video. First up, I picked up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle Royale R. That's a mouthful. Figured, why not? It was like 15 bucks on Amazon, 15 or 20. I've been on a huge anime games kick, as you will see. I haven't opened this yet. I'm going to. And I was like, you know what? This is cool. I'm a light JoJo fan. I haven't really read or watched that much. I think I've only read the first 2 parts. But I was like, you know what? This is a cool game. I don't know. Maybe I should have got it on PS5 though. Try to get the platinum for it. A couple more first-party Nintendo games. In fact, these are all just new releases. So of course we had Metroid Prime Remastered. I bought this game digitally as well, showing that support, even though I don't like Metroid Prime that much. Keeping this sealed. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Posted my review of this game. This was really good. Nice, pleasant surprise. And then most recently for Switch was Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and the Lost Demon. I'm not sure which order you'll be seeing these in, but I did record my review for this today, so I actually just beat it today, so you'll be seeing this real soon. Or maybe it's already up when you're watching this. So yeah, this was a pleasant surprise. I actually really enjoyed this game. All right, now, I go through phases. I go through phases with games and what I buy. Obviously, there is a lot of 3DS stuff in this video. However, I would say about once a year, I go through a big anime games phase. And over the past month, Naruto Storm Connections got announced, but also, more importantly, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So I've been rebuying all the old Dragon Ball games and all these old anime games that I had when I was a kid. Worth noting, I'm not unplugging it because it's heavy and annoying, but I did buy a backwards compatible PS3. My old PS3 still was broken, so I went ahead and you know, bought a backwards compatible PS3. It's huge, it's heavy, I'm not moving it, so I can play these games more easily, because like I said, my old PS3 Slim broke, but I have a ton of stuff. So we're actually going to go in reverse order, starting with a PS4 game that I bought, because it was really cheap, and I was like, oh, I'll check that out. This is Black Clover, Quartet Knights. Not much to say on this. I played like 5 minutes, and it was horrible. I'm going to be completely honest, but I might give it another shot eventually. So yeah, that's kind of the first one there. Then we have some PS3 stuff, and this is mostly going to be Dragon Ball games. I'm just going to be honest, because I already had most of the Naruto games I wanted. But yeah, I picked up Storm Revolution. This is the last one before it switched to PS4. This is the weird one. I love going for platinums in these anime games. This past month, I've been almost exclusively playing Naruto Shinobi Striker, as well as Dragon Ball Universe 2, going for those platinums. I did finish Shinobi Striker, but this is one I never finished back in the day when I was a kid, so I bought this again. It does have the old Mecha Naruto card in there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to maybe go back to this and try it out with the that weird like Battle Royale mode they had. It wasn't very good from what I remember, but this would be a fun platinum. Little chase there. Then we have 2 Dragon Ball Z games on PS3. So we first have the Dragon Ball Z HD Budokai Collection. Growing up, I played Tenkaichi. I actually never played Budokai. Just straight up, I've never played these games. Because they're more traditional fighters, and typically speaking, that's not my cup of tea, but I freaking love Dragon Ball. This past, like, 6 weeks, I have been on something when it comes to Dragon Ball. I caught up on the manga. I'm making my girlfriend watch through it now. I got my girlfriend. She then bought me the Cell Max shirt because we saw the movie together. But yeah, I picked up this. Excited to finally play these games. I always thought it was weird how it's not all 3. They just skipped 2. I don't know what's up with that, but as you'll see, I did I did fix that. I did get that game. I also got Burst Limit. I think it's missing the manual. Yeah, unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, this is I think this is like the last DBZ game I played before Xenoverse. So I played Tenkaichi 2 and 3 growing up, and then I got this on I guess, was it on Xbox? It was on Xbox, right? I got it on Xbox. And then I didn't play any Dragon Ball game between that and Xenoverse 1. So there's a big gap in there of Raging Blast and Battle of Z, which I already had those games, so I'm excited to play through those. But wanted to pick up this. I forget. I don't even know. What was this more like Budokai or Tenkaichi? I can't even really remember. I think it was more like Budokai. But yeah, I didn't play it much as a kid. I remember thinking like, oh, HD Dragon Ball game, that was cool. So yeah, excited to check out that one. That one doesn't have trophies, unfortunately, so I probably won't play it too much, just to be completely honest. But then we have a lot of PS2 stuff. Like, I kind of went a little overboard. I didn't get the big one, which is Tenkaichi 3. I had that game as a kid, but unfortunately at some point I sold it, I guess. But regardless, I got Ultimate Ninja 4. I always wanted to play these Naruto PS2 games. I have not played any of them, so I still need to get the first 3 as well as Uzumaki Chronicles, but I've heard this is the best one. Always weird to me, they released Ultimate Ninja 5 in Europe and Japan, but not America. That always bugged me. But yeah, I'm excited to check this out. This is like the first open world one, I believe. Or open area, I guess, exploration. So yeah, excited to check out this one. This is the first Shippuden Naruto game as well, I think, in America. But then we get to the Dragon Ball stuff. So I guess I'll just start with the basic. I got Budokai Tenkaichi 2, or bleh, got Budokai 2, sorry. Once again, I've not played Budokai, but I wanted to get this. I already have Budokai 1, I found that at the bins last year, so I got that, and Budokai 3, got both of those for really good prices. This was like 20 bucks, which, I mean, the prices are all over the place. They've definitely been spiked because of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 and people covering them on YouTube. So I'm not like just buying the first one I see. I'm waiting for a good deal because Tenkaichi 3 right now, for example, is like $300. I'm not spending that. No, I'm not spending anywhere near that because I think it'll go back down after the hype for 4 is gone. So picked up both of those. So I have all 3 Budokai games now. Picked up Budokai Tenkaichi 1. I don't think I actually ever played this one, you know, now that I think about it. So I'm excited to check this one out. It was always weird to me because, like, same thing with these, because I did load up Budokai 1 a little bit. They go up to the Buu Saga, I'm pretty sure. Like, all 3 of these games, all 3 Budokai games go up to Buu Saga. And, like, in this one, for example, I don't know if this covers the whole story of Z, but, like, Janemba's in here, which is always weird to me, because it's like you would think they would kind of incrementally move up, and obviously they add more characters. This is just the base of what the story has. Maybe it just goes up to Cell, I'm not sure. But, or even has GT. Yeah, that was one thing about these games that I always loved as a kid. They actually covered GT. So yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, excited to check that one out. And then, of course, I had to pick up Budokai Tenkaichi 2. This is the one I played the most as a kid. I played a lot of 3, but 2 was the one I really dived into, with like that open world kind of roaming stuff in the overworld. You got Harutogan there. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. If you can't tell, I'm literally wearing the shirt, the hat, got the freaking wall scroll. I love me some Dragon Ball. I'm a basic Dragon Ball boy. So I got Tenkaichi 2. And then finally, this one I actually also had as a kid. I remember specifically, it was on clearance at Target for like $7. And I asked my mom to buy it. And at first she was like, nah. But then eventually I was like, please. And she was like, yeah, okay. I remember hating it. So I never continued. And I guess I said I hadn't played a Budokai game earlier. I guess that's not entirely true. Because I have played Dragon Ball Z Infinite World a little bit when I was a kid. And I didn't like it. This one's pretty pricey. This one's like $100. I got it for cheaper than that, but yeah, Infinite World. This was a very late PS2 release. But yeah, best of the Budokai series, 40 characters, 100 transformations. This one came out, I think, in what, 2008? Yeah, this was a 2008 PS2 exclusive. So I guess that probably explains why it's more pricey. Same with Tenkaichi 3. That was what, 2007 on PS2 and Wii. So that's why that one's also pricey. So yeah, I'm excited to play through all these. Focusing on Xenoverse 2 right now. I just want to finish that. I also am mentally ill and kind of want to do Xenoverse 1 as well, just to get the platinum, because the servers are going to go down, then it'll be gone forever, so that'll be sad for me. But yeah, a nice hearty stack of some Dragon Ball games here. And then carrying on, I mean, this is, like I said, this is just a straight up fire pickups video, man. I kind of popped off here. I guess that's what going a month and a half does to you. This is all quality. So speaking of quality, I got Snack World. Actually, I was making that like a joke, like, oh, this is a bad game. I don't know if this game's bad or not. It's probably fine. As well as this Atelier game. Some seller on eBay had them for super cheap, so I was like, okay. 2 Japanese exclusive games. I didn't know there was any Atelier games on 3DS. And then Snack World, of course, is made by Level 5. So, not going for a full 3DS set, and certainly not going for all Japanese games. But when it's stuff like this, I don't know, it's kind of fun. Wow, this is literally all bangers. So Room Factory 4, I actually didn't have this one on 3DS. I played it when I was younger on 3DS, but I have it on Switch. But I wanted to pick this one up. So that was like, I got that for like $10. I saw someone list it and I was like, that seems cheap. So I went ahead and picked that up. Then, of course, keeping in theme, Dragon Ball Z Extreme Budoden. I already have Fusions, thankfully, but I saw this one started to go up a little bit, and I was like, nope, not doing that. just gonna buy it, have it, and not have to worry about it. So I have all the Dragon Ball games on 3DS now. And then these next, like, 5 3DS games are crazy, except for this one. Although this one's also unique, though. Hot Wheels World's Best Driver, but it has a little car in there. These boxes with the cars don't really pop up that much. I think it was like $20. I didn't have the game on 3DS, so I was like, okay, I'll just do that. The box is a little smushed there, but yeah, this is just a unique kind of, any like big box weird 3DS stuff I'm always kind of into, you know, so picked up that. And then yeah, like I said, some straight fire. So first up, if you were watching my channel back in February, that's how old some of this stuff is. I was on a huge Professor Layton kick, and I didn't have all the Professor Layton games on 3DS. I now have all of them. So starting off, we have Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney. Finally in my collection. This is one of those, because, you know, I'm going for all the first-party games at the very least on 3DS, and this is one I didn't have. It's very expensive. It's gone up a lot since I bought it. I think it's doubled in price straight up. So happy to have this, and yeah, I played a couple hours of it. Really good. I kind of just got distracted. You know, I need to get back to it, but this one is, this one's really good. Excited to play more of it eventually. And then I also got the other one, which is even more expensive. However, you might notice something wrong with it. That is Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Do you notice anything? Can you, let me give you a moment here. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't show on camera that well. Maybe it's a good printout. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So if you can't really tell, the quality of the paper's not great. I got a cartridge only copy. It's not in there right now. It's in my 3DS. But anyway, I promise it's in there. I promise I have it. Yeah, I bought it, and the person didn't advertise this as a repro box or cartridge or anything. So I was really disappointed with that, but I got a really good deal on it. So, like, I got it for cheaper than cartridge only is going for, you know? So I still need to pick up a case for this and a manual, but, you know, as far as having a repro box and a repro printout of the cover art, like, this is convincing enough that, like, on a shelf, it's not gonna bug me too much. I obviously, like, mentally, I know it's not the actual thing, so at some point I want to replace it with a actual box and manual, but, yeah, I was happy to get this for the price I did, and, the 3DS pickups don't end there, baby. I still have some fire to show. So another endeavor of mine, on top of every first-party Nintendo game, is all of the Atlas games, and I made a video back in December, another pickups video, kind of just finally accepting the fact that I'm going to go for all of the Atlas cardboard special editions. If you don't know, Atlas released a lot of games with a bonus CD, and they came in like a little stupid cardboard box. Collector brain, I'm going for all those. So I got Etrian Odyssey 4, Legend of the Titan with the CD, and these are all complete. I'm not going to open them up. Some of them have, like, you know, a little bit of damage. That's fine. I'm not too bothered about it. It's not too bad. And obviously, I'm not just buying them once again when I see them. I'd buy them for a good price. So I was happy to get this one. I'm only missing Etrian Odyssey and Nexus now, and then I will have every... Well, not only will I have every Etrian Odyssey game, I'll also have every cardboard Atlas game, except for... I don't have Legend of Legacy. So anyway, I just spoiled half these next pickups. Also got Code of Princess in the box. This one's in a bit better shape than the last. So really happy about that. That's one I always wanted to play as a kid, but just never got around to. And then these two just came in over the past couple days. We got The Alliance Alive in this bigger cardboard box. This one I've heard is really good. So I need to get Legend of Legacy. I know they're not connected, but they're from like the same developer, and Atlas published them. So I'd rather probably play Legend of Legacy first and then go to this. But I got that for a really good price. And then this one's kind of damaged, a little smushy, kind of, but I don't mind as much. Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology. As you can see, it's kind of like, it just pushed up in the top there. I mean, it's the thing with these is, like, it's hard to open these without damaging them. So, yeah, I got this. Really excited to have this in the collection. There's someone on my server, I can't remember their name, sorry. Who just, I think it's the Shamans. He just keeps telling me to play Radiant Historia. So I'll finally do that in the next 10 to 15 business years. So, yeah, excited to finally have this. Like I said, just mentioning Etrian Odyssey, Nexus, and Legend of Legacy. Then I'm also missing 3 of the SMT games, but I focus on all the cardboard stuff first. So yeah, my Atlas collection is slowly getting complete, and with that, my 3DS collection as a whole is actually getting pretty close. You know, I'm missing a couple of first-party things. There's the both style-savvy games. Those are getting kind of pricey. Freaky Forms, Project Crosswind, I don't have either of those. Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi. You know, there's a couple things, Story of Seasons, but like for the most part, I'm really close to just being done. In terms of the stuff I want, you know, obviously I'm always gonna be keeping a refresh out there for Barbie Grooming Glam Pups, but yeah, I'm happy with all this. I did have one other 3DS game though that I actually got in yesterday that I forgot about until just now, so I'm gonna let me grab that over here. It's a big one, so let me actually move this stuff out the way. I probably won't even fit on camera, but I got the Bravely Second Inlayer Collector's Edition. I have the first game sealed, not in the Collector's Edition. So now I'm just like, damn, I kind of messed up there. I guess I'll probably sell that or something and then try to get a collector's edition. I don't really care if it's sealed. This actually is sealed. The box is a little dinged up, but yeah, I got this for like $70, man. Really good price. That's how much the game itself is going for sealed. So I'm okay with a little outer box damage right there. if it means I have this beautiful piece in the collection. And that is going to do it for the 3DS pickups, but I do have one final thing to go over real quick, and that is from my girlfriend. Oh, also, I got this Metroid Prime remastered pin from Club Nintendo. Gotta get that Metroid swag, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my girlfriend Olivia, she recently visited her family, her grandma actually, and her grandma, I guess, had a bunch of consoles and stuff that she gave to Olivia, so technically not mine, but they're in the game room, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show all this stuff off. Hopefully I end up inheriting one of these things specifically. But yeah, super nice of her grandma just to give her this stuff. I know she wasn't using it anymore. And yeah, hopefully me and Olivia can get some nice stuff with this. So there's a lot of manuals here. You can probably kind of guess what's going on here. There's some Game Boy stuff. A lot of manuals though. I haven't really gone through these yet. Tetris Deluxe. What is this? Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Is that a red herring there? Bust and Move Millennium. It's always surprising when people actually kept these. Is this a poster, I'm guessing, for Bust and Move? That's kind of cool. There's a solitaire manual. A little printout thing, a lot of these, little ads. So a lot of manuals. It's always surprising when people actually kept that because most people threw those out, right? So that's nice. We do have some consoles here as well. Let me move these obvious Game Boy games. So right off the bat here, there's this DS Lite here. I actually don't have a DS Lite right now. I had one growing up, of course, but this thing's in really good condition. Like, I don't know if they really played it all too much, to be completely honest with you. The stylus is in there. It has the expansion pack cover, which is always nice. So this is cool. This is probably gonna be my preferred way to play GBA games now, because I don't have like a modded, IPS screen GBA or anything like that. So this is cool. It's so dark on the camera. So that's nice. I think I have everything except for a DSi XL now in my collection, which is cool. There were some other things though. There was this Game Boy Color. This, what is it, teal? For some reason, the color looks weird on the camera. But anyway, this Game Boy Color. I already have a Game Boy Color, but I don't think I have it in this. I have a red one, right? So this is cool. And then finally, in terms of consoles, this is awesome. I've never actually I've never even held one of these. This is an original Game Boy. I know I'm probably making some people feel old watching this video. I've never held an original Game Boy until now, until I got this in. So this is sick. It's a little beat up. It was used. My girlfriend said that her grandma just exclusively played Tetris for like 20 years, so that's probably what this was used for. I haven't tested it yet. I just dropped it. I know it's durable. Freaking, it survived a war, right? But I feel like it's gonna break just from me touching it. But yeah, this is sick. Really, it fits better in the hands than I expected. But obviously the screen's awful. I loaded up one of these games on it, and I was like, oh no. So that is going to do it for consoles, but yeah, we do have some Game Boy games to get into in this little bag here, and there is one really good one. So some exciting stuff here. Which one has the good one? I'm going to save that for last. Okay, so let's just pour all these out here. My Game Boy collection over the past, 3 months has just skyrocketed. So like I said, grandma, big fan of Tetris, I guess. Magical Tetris Challenge. I don't know if any of these games are worth anything, but, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. You're not going to get anything too crazy. Track and Field. Let me know if any of these are worth anything. Not that I would sell them, but it's kind of cool. This is a cool one, Fall of the Foot Clan. I think I actually have that one. Mario Bros. Deluxe. I didn't have that, so that's sick. Mickey's Dangerous Chase. That one's dope, of course. Galaga and Galaxian. That's sick. Jeopardy for the freaking Game Boy, as well as, what is this? Shanghai Pocket. Is that just Mahjong from Sunsoft? So a lot of cool stuff there, but the best stuff is in the other one. Or really, it's just the one game really that really stands out. I don't want to show it to you. So let's go over the not great stuff first. Oh, so many things. Okay. Yeah, we had that Bust a Move Millennium. She had the manual for. Ballistic. Is that just like a marble game? I have no idea. What is it? Tetris Deluxe. I had this one as a kid, but the label was ripped off, so I had never really seen the actual label for this. It looks really clean. So that's dope. A lot more Game Boy Color stuff than I was expecting. There's Galaga and Pro Darts, classic games right there. There's Mario Land. That's awesome. I don't even think I knew that one was in there. Another copy of Mario Bros. Deluxe. Not sure what's up with that, but hey, I'll take it. Winnie the Pooh Adventures. World Bowling. Of course, regular Tetris. How could you not have that? This one probably got played the most, it looks like. And F1 Race. So throughout all this, the Mario games are cool, but most of this is pretty much like shovelware type stuff. But I don't have much Game Boy stuff, or at least I didn't before now, and like when I bought all my roommate stuff. So having all this, pretty nice Game Boy collection. However, there was one game for some reason her grandma had that is so damn good. And I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I'm actually going to play it next, I think, now that I beat Bayonetta. This is a really expensive game. It's coming to Switch Online soon, so maybe the value will go down. I don't really care. But although, I mean, it's cool to have an expensive game, I guess. But yeah, Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I don't know why your grandma had this. We checked the save file. Literally only one level had been played. But if you don't know, this game it uses gyro, so that's why it kind of has it's like a thicker cartridge, because it has a gyroscope in there, so you can move your Game Boy around, and Kirby will tilt and tumble literally. So that is gonna do it for today's pickups video. Crazy stuff. This is a long video. Also, it'll take me a while to edit this probably. I can finally go integrate everything. I have not integrated games into my shelves in literally like 6 months. So it's just a mess. Everything around me is just chaos. So I'm very excited to finally be able to go do that. Let me know what you all have been picking up over the past couple of months here. Show me or tell me some of your best pickups in the comments down below. You can also tweet at me on Twitter some of your pickups through pictures. That'd be cool too, I guess. I'll retweet them maybe. Never done that before. Maybe I'll start. Maybe that can be a thing we do here. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for more pickups videos like this pretty much every month, sometimes a little bit longer than that. Also Switch reviews, Wii U, 3DS, all that fun stuff, collecting in general. And until next time, folks, bye-bye.